Hello and a warm welcome to the Total BWF Thomas and Uber Cup Finals 2018. The World Championship for men's team and women's team. Welcome to the Uber Cup, a tournament dating back to 1957. It used to be played every 3 years, but since 1984 has been a biannual event. We have reached semi-final stage after 5 days of thrilling badminton. As you can see, 4 days of group play followed by quarterfinals yesterday, semi-finals today and finals to come tomorrow and Sunday. We are having only 2 sessions today, afternoon and evening session, and we're going to focus on the Uber Cup, this semi-final tie between Japan and Korea. And here we have the 2 cups in the picture, the Thomas Cup on the right and the Uber Cup on the left. And as mentioned earlier, we're only having 2 sessions today, afternoon and evening, and as you can see we're going to focus on the Japan-Korea match here at 12 o'clock. And here comes the draw, and as you can see, Japan beat Chinese Taipei 3-1 yesterday and Korea beat Canada 3-1. All 4 top seeds making the semi-final, and very interesting that in both of the matches of yesterday, the first women's singles actually lost the match. Here we look at the magnificent trophy of the Uber Cup, and we are soon having the Japan huddle here coming up in the center, Park Jubon. And the order of play, as you can see, it's a very traditional format, starting off with the first women's singles, then the first women's doubles, second women's singles, second women's doubles, and finally the third women's singles.
The new history starts now. Semi-finals.
So we have a great atmosphere here in the stadium. It has been packed some of the other days here, and especially of course when Thailand is playing. And here the Korean huddle is coming up. And Japan is the top seed in the Uber Cup. They won their group, all 3 matches against Australia, Canada and India, 5-0. In the quarterfinals of yesterday, they beat Chinese Taipei 3-1, and Japan lost the top seed from Akane YAMAGUCHI, world #1, just a few weeks ago. She lost to Tsai Zhu-Ying of Chinese Taipei, who's world #1 at the moment. And that was a much anticipated match between the 2 players, but it did not really materialize. Tsai Zhu-Ying winning in straight games, 21-19, 21-16. But after that, Japan was never in trouble. Japan, the 5 times winners of this event, but it goes like 37 years back since they won last in 1981. Japan has won 1966, 1967, 1972, 78 and 81. But ever since China have emerged on the international badminton scene in 1981, China have won an impressive 14 times. Only Indonesia and Korea have been able to win. Indonesia won in 94 and 96 and Korea won in 2010. Since the mighty country in badminton, China stepped in and joined the party. Japan is up against Korea, the third seed in this Yuba Cup, and they qualified as top of Group C, and they beat Mauritius and Russia 5-0. But in the group match against Denmark, they were really under pressure, and they won 3-2 after having lost the first women's doubles and the second women's singles. But otherwise, not in trouble in the remaining matches. Yesterday in the quarterfinal, Korea beat Canada 3-1. Here we have Akane YAMAGUCHI and her opponent Sung Ji-hyun of Korea. And as they make their way down to court number 2, we are eagerly awaiting this match, because this match is going to be crucial for the tie. There's a lot of pressure on the lady in front here, Sung Ji-hyun from Korea, because I believe personally that should she be able to win this match, she can put Korea on a good path in this tie. But does she not win it, I feel that Japan is an awesome force and having very, very strong people behind Akane YAMAGUCHI here. So one of the reasons why I'm actually talking about Sung Ji-hyun and putting Korea on a good path here is because Sung Ji-hyun is 5-4 up in the head-to-heads between the two. But it must be mentioned that YAMAGUCHI have won the last 2 encounters between the two players. Akane YAMAGUCHI here, 20 years of age, 156 and ranked 2 in the world. The highest she has been is 1. She was ranked 1 for 2 weeks, not too long ago. Otherwise, her highest ranking has been 2. And on the way here to this semi-final, she lost to Tai Su-ying yesterday, 21-19, 21-16 in 36 minutes. And she had to fight tooth and nail against Saina Naval to win 22-20 in that third game. And equally had to fight in the first match against Windy Chen of Australia, 21-22, 21-19. So Akane YAMAGUCHI had to work hard in this tournament, and her opponent of the day, Sung Ji-hyun, 26 years of age, 175, and her ranking is 7. The highest she has been is 2 in the world. And her way to this semi-final, she has played twice, and she beat Mia Blichfeldt from Denmark quite convincingly, 21-13, 21-12. But she lost in that quarterfinal of yesterday, 21-14, 21-15 to Michelle Lee, who is the informed Canadian who has played and performed extremely well in this Yuba Cup.
Ready to play.
And the umpire of the match is Jin Shixen of Chinese Taipei. And the service judge is Jiten Butts of Australia. And here you see the Japanese team behind Akane Yamaguchi. They are in fine spirit. Look at those smiles, fighting all the way. What an impressive team Japan is having. There are reasons why this team is seeded #1 ahead of the mighty nation in badminton, China.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Japan, represented by Akane Yamaguchi. And on my left, Korea, represented by Sun Ji-hyun. Japan to serve, Lowell, Pray.
Akane Yamaguchi get this match on the way. Yeah, what a wonderful shot. And already in the second rally here of this match, we see one of the absolute favorite shots from Sun Ji-hyun. This around the head situation, that shot there is just perfect. On the line, it doesn't get better than that. Good attack by Yamaguchi. Able to twist her body in behind. That shot here when she followed up, played it very sensibly to the forehand side of the body, making sure that Sun Ji-hyun had no angle to play. Really well reached by Korea there, getting it over. But she's playing a little bit, she's got the drift with her, so she's got to be careful when she's playing lift to that back line. As we saw here, that one was way over the back line. Not even close. 3-1 for Japan. Going wide of the sideline, and Korea really needs Sun Ji-hyun to redeem herself from yesterday and get Korea onto a winning start here. There is immense pressure on the rest of the lineup from Korea. And considering that 3 of the 4 women's doubles players from Korea who played at the Olympics in 2016 are not in the team. And that's Jung Kyung-yeon, Jang Ina and Lee So-hee. Especially Lee So-hee is part of 2 different combinations very high up on the world ranking, so I suspect that she must be injured and therefore not being able to participate in this tournament. And here we have the Japanese coaching bench, and the gentleman sitting to the right was the Korean Park Ju-bong. who has been the coach in Japan for the past almost 10 years. He's done a fantastic job with the Japanese team. The men's team, the Thomas Cup, won in 2014. And this year, the women's team is top seed and hot favourite to win the Uber Cup. Good disguised shot there by Yamaguchi. And why I keep saying that there's a lot of pressure on Sung Ji-hyun is because that the first women doubles from Korea, they actually lost against Denmark, and must say that there was some sort of underperformance, and should they not be able to pick up, there will be immense pressure on the second women's singles, the young Mi, because she is up against Somu Okuhara from Japan, the world champion from 2017. So if Sung Ji-hyun is not getting off to a good start here, the Korean team will definitely be under a lot of pressure. Oh, that was a nice disguised shot. However, into the net, but Sung Ji-hyun was nowhere near that one there. Yeah, that's nice play by Sung Ji-hyun. Once again, is setting up on that around the head shot coming here, that cross-court shot coming there, but the follow-up and then that drive to the body was very nicely played. So Sung Ji-hyun have made connection again. 6-7, just trailing by 1 point.
Service over. 8-6.
Yeah, some indecision there, but chose wisely to hit the shuttle very early, despite the hesitation, to make sure that she actually played a proper shot. And that's going wide.
9-6.
On this one as well, there was some indecision, but this time she left it too late and completely mistimed that shot. Try to have a look at this one. Indecision, too concentrated on everything else and actually completely missing the shot, which is very, very unusual. Yeah, perfectly played by Korea here. That cross-court smash got Yamaguchi all the way out of the court, and there is no way she can recover. Look at that, she's falling out of court, cannot get the next one. Played by Sung Ji-hyun here. Very important she gets the points before the mid-game interval, catching up. She is, however, playing on the difficult side, the fast end of this court, and maybe things will change when she gets to the second set and onto the other side. Anyway, she is 11-8 down here, going into the mid-game interval. And here we have the Japanese team rooting for Yamaguchi. 11-8 in just 9 minutes. And Akane Yamaguchi is ready to play. 11-8. There's a definite change in approach here by Sung Ji-hyun for today's match. She knows the importance, there is no doubt about it. And so interesting that she's into the head-to-head against Yamaguchi with a 5-4 lead. Yamaguchi, who has spent 38 weeks as #2 on the world ranking, and on top of that she's been spending 2 weeks as #1, and that was on the 19th of April and the 26th of April this year. Once again we see how difficult it is to control the length of these shots to that back line. One of the weaknesses, if we can talk about a weakness, in Sung Ji-hyun. Look at how difficult it is for her to cover for these slices coming cross-court, whether it's from the forehand as we see it here, or the reverse slice from the backhand side. She's a tall player, and that front court, when she has to cover for these slice shots, is a bit tricky for her. Yamaguchi here, building up a nice lead, 16-9.
Service over. 10-6.
But if you wear the glasses of Korea, I think when there's a change of ends and Sung Ji-hyun is playing against the drift, she can make use of these really wonderful attacking clears she's got. She's got very nice flat attacking clears because of her height, and that on many occasions have been able to put Yamaguchi under a lot of pressure because she's not the tallest of players, and it is rather easy for Sung Ji-hyun with that height to really power these clears flat over the head of Yamaguchi and put her into trouble in the deep corners, backhand and forehand.
90.
She definitely needs to do better than that when the second game is coming up. So game point has arrived here for Akane Yamaguchi. 20 game point 10.
First game won by Japan, 21-10.
And Japan takes this opening game 21-10 in 17 minutes. And we will listen to the coaches and hear what they've got to say.
네가 먼저 급해갖고 실수했어. 어쩔 수 없어.
제일 많이 뛰겨. 여기서 앞에 는 바로 뒤로 뒤에 한번 공격. 두 개만 되면 돼. 다음 주 충분하니까 다시 시작해봐. 알았지?
즐겨봐. 걔는 다치는데 때. 괜히 거 아니고.
バックサーブショットもありやったからそこを頭の中に入れて。
Hold 20 seconds. Hold 20 seconds.
And just to dwell a little bit on the results from Yamaguchi here in the picture. If we're just talking about 2018, she got to the final of the All England, the Super 1000, where she lost to Tai Tzu Ying of Chinese Taipei. She won the German Open, the Super 300, and she got to the semi-final of the Malaysian Masters, the Super 500 tournament where she lost to Ratchanok Intanon from Thailand.
Second game.
And that was a thrilling three-game match. She lost the first game 21-15, then winning 21-16, and then lost the final deciding game 21-19. So Akane Yamaguchi have been in the top 3-4 for a very long time already, despite the fact that she's only 20 years of age. And here we saw that punch and clear I was talking about earlier in that first game, down to the deep backhand corner of Yamaguchi. That one there, she's so much under pressure, not able to get it away properly, and then setting up a beautiful smashing opportunity for Sung Ji-hyun. Let's see if she can reverse the situation from the first game. Concerned faces in the camp of Korea.
Service over. 1-0.
Yeah, good play, very tight net shot.
Service over.
Sung Ji-hyun has actually been in the top 10 on the world ranking since mid-2012, which means that she has been in the top 10 for 6 years now, consistently. And the best ever ranking, as we saw earlier, is 2, and that happened on the 22nd of June 2017.
Service over. 2-0.
And this time it was Yamaguchi to play too long on that back line. Taking some chances here, Yamaguchi. 2 in a row. First the reversed drop shot in the previous rally, and now this cross-court smash. Both of them quite heavy mistakes, so trailing 2-5. Yeah, that's going long on that back line. Pushed it a bit too hard, but the idea was really good. We have the Korean coaching bench. Yep. Yeah, that was good hard work by Sung Ji-hyun. She was sort of running behind the whole rally. Look at that, how she get that in the last second, but still play quality shot. Yamaguchi is missing an opportunity there, the net at the front backhand corner. Good tight net shot, short lift. And look at that. The whole idea of that body smash is obviously, should it come back as he did here, Sung Ji-hyun is not able to play an angle shot on it. And look, it's going to be a straight block, and then there's a straight follow-up to kill the next one. Very cleverly played here by the Japanese player. She pushed it wide, and the lady in the picture here, she's actually the daughter of Sung Han-kuk. It's the father of Sung Ji-hyun, and back in the 80s I used to play against him on several occasions, and it's just so interesting to see how the next generation is coming onto the scene. And Yamaguchi here is catching up very nicely. She was down 4-8, and now it's all square, 8-4. Good recovery by Yamaguchi, getting back into the rally, lifting nicely here.
Service over. 9-8.
And we have to get the court marked. Yamaguchi was down on all four hands and knees and everything to retrieve that shot. She did so well to stay in the rally. Eventually she made the mistake.
9-8.
And Korea is 9-8 up.
Service over. 9-4.
Yeah, somehow it looks like Sung Ji-hyun cannot cope with the attack of Yamaguchi. It is interesting though that when Yamaguchi is playing Tai Su-ying of Chinese Taipei, it's a completely different match. Yamaguchi is the one that's chasing every single shot, but because of Tai Su-ying being so deceptive in her technique, very often you see Yamaguchi is standing still and not able to anticipate. And because she's not the tallest of players, it makes it very difficult for her to cover the full court. Here against Sung Ji-hyun is much more straightforward. This is a good smash or slice. But again, we see the court being a little bit too big for Yamaguchi.
Okay, thank you. Court. Ten, 9.
It's going long on the back line. And Sung Ji-hyun is going into the mid-game interval with an 11-9 lead. We're going to try to have a look here. There is no doubt that the coaches are urging her to use her really good attacking clear. No doubt. So this year for Sung Ji-hyun, she got a bronze at the Asian Championships. She got a quarter-final in the German Open where she lost to Tianpo of Thailand. And then in the Indonesian Masters she got to the quarter-final where she lost to Tai Su-ying. And we have a challenge. It's called in. And Sung Ji-hyun is taking a challenge on it. And those of you who have followed what challenge is all about is obviously we have Hawkeye to have a look. And that is definitely in, which means that Sung Ji-hyun is unsuccessful in her challenge, which means that she's lost a challenge. She's got 2 challenges when every game starts. If you're unsuccessful, you lose that challenge. You've got 1 remaining. Unsuccessful on that one too, you have none remaining. Good pace by Yamaguchi now. She's really opting the pace in this rally. This is an awesome rally, really good play. Fantastic pace. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful drop shot by Yamaguchi. And Sung Ji-hyun on the floor, not even close. Try to have a look how far she is away from this one. Look at this drop shot, and she's not nowhere near it. And we had a 43-shot rally here, and the score now is 11-all in the second game. Wonderful, wonderful slow motion pictures here. She could use a challenge on it. I think she was deciding, she was kind of hoping that the line judge made that call out, which meant that it was in and she had to take the challenge. Only 1 remaining, probably a little bit too risky. But this one, she takes the challenge, and this one, it's called in. And Sung Ji-hyun is challenging. Seen from the Korean camp. Hopefully it's out, but it's not. It's in, and that means that she's got no challenges remaining for the rest of this second game.
14-11. Great.
Attention, please do not use flash when taking photos. Thank you.
So that's 6 points in a row for Yamaguchi. She's down 9-11 at the interval. And now 15-11.
Service over. Well,
Sung Ji-hyun wanted it otherwise. Back on the scoreboard. 15-12 for Japan. And as you can hear, there's a lot of locomotion going on in the stadium here on the adjacent court, on court number 1. Thailand is playing China in the Yuba Cup. So obviously after this afternoon session we will know who is going to play the finals tomorrow afternoon.
service over. 16-12.
Yeah, that's a very, very aggressive defensive shot by Yamaguchi, reaching it very early. And just 4 points away from victory in this opening match. The first women's singles between Japan and Korea. Japan is 17-12 up. Akane Yamaguchi against Sung Ji-hyun of Korea.
Service over. 30-17.
Yeah, that was a fair chance to take, leaving that shot, seeing whether that was going out on the back line. She was under severe pressure, but it stayed in. And 18-13 for Japan, just 3 points away now. And marking net court there
30.
for Yamaguchi, 19-13. And match point has arrived. 20-13 a whole host of match points, 7 to be specific. 2013 to Akane Yamaguchi. And first time of asking, Akane Yamaguchi wins in 2 straight games, 21-10, 21-13 against Sung Ji-hyun of Korea, which means that the head-to-head between the two players now is 5-all, and Akane Yamaguchi have won the last 3 ones. Seems they found the recipe against the tall player from Korea, and here we got the match point. As the players are leaving the court here, the next match coming up will be the first